What's up guys, it's your boy August BTC back again with another video. Today we are going to talk and document something pretty interesting. Today I want to see how much premiums or how much money we can collect or receive today into the channel live as we enter the new cycle. So we are in the month of August, and every single new month I like to move my options. As you know, I'm a crypto options trader, so I want to show you live on the channel how I do this and how I move into a new cycle, and by doing so how much premiums or how much money I can lock into the account. Okay, so for those that are new here guys, the goal of the channel is very simple. We've been documenting our journey as to how we can transform $1,000 to $10,000. For my South African community, $1,000 is about 16,000 Rand, and the goal is to bring all the way to 100,000, 164,000 Rand live by this year. So far so good. We've been grinding. We're in a bear market, as you can see here, with the price action of Bitcoin. As I've said before, I trade Bitcoin options, I trade Ethereum options, and I use a platform called Deribit to do that, which I'll be showing you guys as well. So yeah, let's get into it, guys, without any further ado. So first things first, I always like to look at the price action of Bitcoin. As you can see, we are in a bear market still below the 200-day moving average. You know, the price has just been chopping up and down and chopping up and down, right? But I'm staying patient, right? While this is happening, I'm still printing, I'm still collecting premium, I'm still collecting data each and every day, which is what I love to do. And by the time that we break above this this orange line here, we will be entering a bull market. But let's quickly dive into the portfolio and see what exactly we'll be doing. First things first, as you can see, guys, this is the account equity right now. We're currently sitting at $23,290. We actually, yesterday, we crossed $3,300. I think we peaked about right about here. So in Rand, it's about, we're still sitting around 53,700 Rand. So we, the highest was about 53,800. So getting pretty close to 54,000 Rand. So we are almost halfway there, guys, almost halfway there to 164,000 Rand. That is a goal. So slowly but surely we're getting there. So I'm hoping to get to at least 4,000 dollars by the end of August. So let's see. But so far the portfolio is just doing higher highs and higher lows, guys. Very, very nice. This is something that I really love to see in a portfolio. That basically shows growth, that we're doing the right thing. If we zoom out a little bit, you'll be seeing here, right, we bottom around this level. We're at a very low level here in June. June was like a very bad month for me. Like I was trying different things, but now we have a strategy that is working, and the portfolio is just forming higher highs and high lows. That's what you want to see. You want to see your portfolio go up to the right. That's the ultimate goal, to print and go up to the right. So let's go into the positions and see exactly what we are going to be doing here. Okay, so first things first, we are up on the account, 15% on the account P&L, right? Profits and loss, about $500. We are collecting $13 in Theta each and every day. And for this particular cycle, our net premium that we've collected, that the market paid us, right? Because we love to collect premium, we love to receive premium. So we've collected $466, and so far we've captured about 40% of it. Before, we were sitting at about 55% of premium captured, right? There's a difference between premium collected and premium captured. When you collect premium, you sell options. You can either sell a put or sell a call, and then they pay you, right? The market pays you, right? You get paid for selling options. That's why, lots of people prefer selling options, because you get paid. You receive cash into the account. But then that doesn't mean it's yours. It's like a loan that has been given to you. And each and every day that you have that loan sitting in your bank account, you cannot withdraw it yet. You can only withdraw it once it's been captured, as you can see. And to be able to capture the premium, you need to let time pass by. That's why I love Theta. So each and every day, this $13 is being removed from this 466, which then decays the premium and then transforms it into premium captured. So yes, guys, so once we get to 21 days to expiry, that is the optimum time to basically move your options into the next cycle. So what do I mean by that? Currently, you can see all the options that I have here is for August, right? I opened up these positions in July for August. Now we're in August. I'll open up positions for September, and I'll show you guys, how to do that and how much premium will be locking into the account, okay? Because the way that I set up my book, guys, the book needs to participate into or print money in any direction, okay? So I have participation to the upside if Bitcoin pumps, for an example, with a perpetual contract. Okay, it never expires, so I don't have to roll it or whatever or move it to any new cycle. Then I have participation into the downside. If Bitcoin goes down, these short calls print. As you can see, I'm up 70% here, 36%, 26%, which is not too bad. And if Bitcoin does nothing and chops, I still print because I get paid $13 each and every day if Bitcoin does nothing. Okay, so in any movement, I get paid and I print money. So if I come here for the past month, this is basically, guys, how much I locked in premium for the past month, right? It's about 6,000 Rand that I've locked into premium by just clicking a few buttons and doing nothing. That's why I love setting, options and collecting premium. So we've locked in about $377 in the past month. And then today we're going to lock in an additional 183 by closing this position. So you will see, guys, how I'll do that now. So yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys it's real, right? This is how much I've locked in a month, the past month, by, closing positions or in profit and things like that, just by, setting options and setting premium. So into the new cycle, let's see what August is going to, no pun intended, offer us. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. Let's get into the more complicated part of the video. So please bear with me. I'll try to be as simplistic as possible, because now we will be closing positions and locking positions. Okay, what I want to do, I want to manage this position. So I want to close these 3 short calls, right? Another thing, guys, you need to look at the maintenance margin. Very, very important, because when you open up options, this thing either goes up or goes down. So you have to keep an eye on that. So like I was saying, I need to close these 3 positions. So when I close these 3 positions, what's going to happen is I'm going to lock in this profit that I've made here. Okay, I'm going to lock in these profits that I've made here, and I'm going to open new positions for September. So let's quickly do that. Close the August position, come to August, and then close this one here for profit. So that means I'm going to lock in, let's see, I'm going to lock in $33 here. Let's see. So I'm going to buy to close, market order, buy to close. There we go. I love that cash register ka-ching sound. And then I'm going to sell to open in September for 68. And I'm going to receive about $186. So 0.1, sell to open, create order. There we go. So this is how much I actually received, guys, minus the fees. So far we've locked in, we've brought in $186 in premium. Beautiful. That's how much we got paid. So let's do the same thing for the rest, guys. We're going to do the same thing for 68. This is in August. We're going to close this position. Let's see. Let's go to August. I'm going to close this and lock in. How much are we going to lock in? We're going to lock in about $35 here. Let's close. We're going to buy to close. There we go. And then we're gonna go to September and then sell to open 70. We're gonna bring in about $125. Sell one position. There we go. So now I have 68.70. Now we just need to do this one here, which is this biggest one where I've locked in $111. So let's close this position. So we're gonna go to August. I'm gonna close this last one here. Buy to close. And then go to September. And then sell to open here. All right, so everything is done, guys. Everything has been done. As you can see, it's a bit tedious, because Deribit doesn't really do it efficiently. It doesn't have that option to, swiftly roll in one click, like other brokerages. But yeah, we have to do it manually one by one. But anyways, this basically just shows you how it's done. So as you can see, guys, everything just reset. So I've collected so far 476. That's how much I've brought into the account of fresh premium. That's again around about $7,700. Sorry, 7,700 Rand. So that's pretty decent. Okay, so these are the 3 positions that I've done here. Okay, fresh positions for September. So I'm going to do the same thing down here for the puts, right? So I'm going to reset these puts into the next cycle, because now we're in August. I'm going to do it for September. So I'm going to go in August 1st. Let's see here. I'm going to buy to close. All right. And then I'm going to sell to open at 56 here, and then I'm going to collect about 77. All right. But now what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy the protective leg to complete the put credit spread, because I now need to buy. So I'm going to sell this position here. This is the one that I bought, 56. So I'm going to sell it. I'm going to take a loss on this one, because where is it now? This one here, August, right? I bought and it cost me $95. Now the value now I've lost, it's currently down $80. So I'm going to sell this position, sell. And then I'm going to go to September and then buy the protective leg right about here, buy 0.1. There we go. Now it's complete. So guys, so we finally basically completed a structure for Bitcoin. It was a long step-by-step process, but yeah, that's what we've done currently. So now let's do the same thing for Ethereum. So we're going to go to Ethereum. All right. And then we're going to go into August. So what we're going to do first, we're going to buy this back, right, to 150. I want to buy this back. Sorry, I want to sell this. I'm going to sell this 1E, create order. And then we're going to go into the next September 26th. And then we're going to buy a long call around about here, 2200. Okay. I'm going to buy one long call at 2200. Create order. Then we are going to sell. We're going to sell, let's see. We're going to sell these 2 short calls, 1950 and 2050 for August. 2050, we're going to buy it back, sorry, buy to close. We're going to buy to close this as well. Then we're going to go into September and then sell. So for Ethereum, I actually want to just sell one contract. So I'm going to sell, thinking of selling at 2000 or 2100, correct, $62. I'm thinking 2000 should be okay. So I'm just going to sell one at 2000, sell one ETH at 2000. And there we go. There we go. So that kind of reduced it a little bit because I bought, yeah, I bought a bit. Nice. Now we're just going to do the put side of for Ethereum. So we are going to do the same thing for Ethereum. We're gonna close this. We're gonna buy to close. And then we're gonna sell this long one. And we're gonna go into September. And then for Ethereum, I'm probably gonna do the same thing. What about these levels here? Let's see. I want to sell maybe here, collect $31 and then buy here. I guess this should be okay, right? Or should I do lower here? Let's do this. So I'm going to sell one ETH contract here. Then I'm going to buy to complete the put credit spread here. There we go. So we should be all good to go for Ethereum. There we go. So yes, guys. So basically everything is completed. That took longer than expected, but we basically reset the entire cycle. And as you can see, we now have days to expiry at the 49 days to expiry, right? We've kind of reset. So like I said, I always like to sell new or options between 30 days to 60 days. So this is a good middle ground. So everything is red because we just opened up positions and everything is reset. So let's quickly have a look at what we have. So we still have a long perpetual contract. For Ethereum, we don't have one yet because I'm still waiting for an entry. But for Bitcoin, we have now our put credit spread, new positions, where we have a higher strike here and then lower strike here. We sold one here, we bought one here. This is for insurance to protect our downside. And here we have 3 short calls. This is for the premium play. If Bitcoin goes below these or goes down, then we print some money on here. And this gets added. This is about $400 of premium collected on this leg. And Ethereum on this sleeve and then on Ethereum, basically what we have is let's see here, put credit spread again, $31, $20. And then we have one, one short call for Ethereum, $93 collected in premium. And then we bought a long call for, capital appreciation in case Ethereum pumps. And then the reason why I only sold one here is because I wanted my total delta to be a little bit, low for Ethereum so that when Ethereum pumps or when the portfolio pumps, I don't lose as much money as before when I had more short calls on Ethereum. So this is how I like the book to be for now. So in total, guys, we've collected $462, which is about 7,500 Rand. So nothing has been captured so far, again, because we just opened up the positions. We reset the theta. We're now down to about $8 of theta per day. So this is how much we stand to make, guys, in the next, 50 days, as things stand in fresh premium, guys, which we've collected and received into the account. This is how the account is looking. This is basically because, again, I just, opened and closed the positions. This is just the fees. If I go to the realized P&L, I mean, the history, you would have seen all the fees that I paid for all those individual positions, guys. Lots and lots of fees. So those things add up. All right, so just to show you guys how much I've locked in in profits. Remember, we've closed all those positions, we've realized some profits, we've realized some losses. So now we need to see the total realized P&L that we've closed for so far, as well as for the month, right, up to date. So if I go here to the realize P&L tab, you would have seen that, so for today, because I closed all those positions, I basically booked or closed $168 in profits. That's about, 2,700 Rand that I've closed in profits today, locked real money into the account. So that's really good. And these are all the trades that I took. This is obviously for today, right? Everything that I did today, as you can see, all those roles and stuff like that. So for the past month now, and how we looking like, remember, guys, before I showed you for the past month, it was sitting at $377. So now that I've booked this additional 168, it got added to the rolling past month window, which is from 30 days from today, 30 days before in the past from today. So this will be from July 9th to August 6th, which is today. So the total is $546 that I've basically captured in premium. So all the premiums that I've been receiving or collecting into the account, this is how much I've captured so far in the past month. Massive, 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 guys. It's about 8,000 Rand. So if I can continue this every single month and booking, about, $500 in profits, realized profits from premiums only, this will definitely help me to get to $10,000, guys. So this is basically what I wanted to show you guys. If you guys like the content, feel free to drop a like, comment, subscribe, share the video, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.